G'day, g'day. Flip, flop, flippity flop, don't stop. Did I ever do the streams? I don't think I did. Okay, I think this is on Josh on TV. It is too. Okay, cool. Okay, Octo for Octopus. They're cheap. They got nano price. Next up is Null. Of course, some dickhead bought all of them and put them up in price. And this dickhead would be like, oh, why is no one buying them? And it's like, no one buys them because they are overpriced now. Nah, it's probably because people can't bottom up anymore, I assume. There's actually a lot of people who like, this is like their brain, like how brain dead they are, okay? Like they'll up a price of a certain thing, and then they'll be like, well, why aren't people buying them anymore? It's just like, bro, because you up the price by like 400%, people will like just stay away from it until it goes back down again. I know 100% is probably some dude just jacking up the prices because they see the price of Majestic Hides. Like today, actually, there was actually people complaining today about tipping crafters. And some of the most brain-dead shit I have ever seen on a reason on why they shouldn't tip crafters was out there, okay? Like one guy said, oh, it's so easy to level 100. You know, like, crafters shouldn't get anything at all. They should do it for free. It's only 2 clicks of the button. And I'm just sitting there being like, 2 clicks of a button? Have you ever fucking leveled crafting before? Obviously, as everyone knows, that person was not a serious person. Definitely not a serious person, just FYI. I've actually got to buy some silver scales, actually. I don't have to buy leather, funnily enough, but I have to buy scales. Actually, let me try and find it today, because there was a thread that I posted a lot in, and I'm like, these crafters, these people are serious about crafting? Oh yeah, there's people complaining about leveling too. Wait, he didn't summon it? I thought he did. That's why I said thanks. So this guy didn't summon it. Oh, you can interrupt like that, sweet. I didn't think you could do that, by the way. So far I've got 3 Majestic Hides, by the way. Okay, Shadow. I've got 3 Majestic Hides. Let me find it. Oh yeah, that's right, okay. I'm trying to find it. There was some guy who was talking about crafting. There's one person who was bragging about being top 30 world in BC, okay? That was an interesting one. Did my graphics card just crash again? There was a guy today when I was on my lunch break, I think he was trying to shit on Aya. Even though I guess right now Aya is not a good player. Like Aya's not a professional player at all, okay? Aya's a talent member of Liquid. and he was saying like, you get carried all the time, you guys get funneled loot from Liquid and whatnot, even though I think Liquid's talent guild has just finished AOTC. Okay, they're obviously not very good, but this person thinks that Aya is in their mythic guild, which is not right. And this guy was talking about like, you know, oh, I was in this guild, I think it was security, okay, where we were top European guild in the Burning Crusade. So I checked it out, okay? Apparently, they killed all the bosses they killed, including Muru, post-nerf, okay? So like that's like not really counting. Even Brutalis was post-nerf as well. And I was sitting there being like, dude, why are you bragging? Like, holy shit, it's like, you've killed every single boss in BC, like when it was released, like originally. Post-nerf, okay? Not pre-nerf, post-nerf. I wouldn't be bragging about like how good you are if you've killed it for post-nerf. Like I wouldn't be trying to shit on people. Because post-nerf, even though it was quite hard back in the day, now with the weak auras that we have and whatnot, it's quite easy. But pre-nerf Sunwell is actually still difficult, even with the thingos that we still have today. Since the tanks obviously can be one-shot and whatnot, and weak auras isn't going to be able to save the tank from being one-shot. But it's just hilarious that this guy was like swinging around these things, and then I found he like released his guild name and whatnot, and I found out that when I hardcore raided back in Kata and in MOP, that my guild was better than his guild, okay? And by the way, before we found this out, he had blocked me on Twitter. Like, he had blocked me on Twitter because he didn't want, like, you know, if you do a cursory glance at his guild as per se, they were not very good. They were like top 40, just FYI, just put it this way. They were top 40 EU, okay? Like he was saying he got a lot of world 20th kills. They've never got a single world 20th kill. They've been top 40 EU. Which, just an FYI, is basically like top 30 US. And it was just so funny because I'm like sitting there looking at their MOP and cat. I'm like, our guild killed it before he was killed. Our guild killed it before he was killed. And Oceanic used to have 200 MS. So I was about to like, you know, school him and be like, you know, what's the problem, bro? You know, even Oceanic guilds on 200 ping could kill it before you. But no, he had already blocked me. It's just so funny that these people like talk big game towards talent who are not, like I say, I don't think Aya, I think Aya was set, I don't even know what the post is about actually. Alright, Aya was complaining about having unused trinkets, okay? As an opinion, like not as a, you know, it's a bad game design or whatever. And I gotta say, I think she's referring to Puzzle Box, okay? Because Puzzle Box, if you want to know, Puzzle Box is a 2-second unused trinket. Which I would say is a bit annoying, but yeah. And he cut sick over that. And I had to slam him down, be like, that's embarrassing. My guild beat your guild by 2 lockouts, okay? 2 gear lockouts on MOP. Now, back in those days, okay, two lockouts in MOP is quite substantial. And not to mention, they got Shexia post nerf, okay? Like, they killed Empress Shexia, which they claimed they had a top 50 EU kill on January 30th, which is definitely not a top 30 EU kill. Because we killed Shexia before the 23rd of December. And they killed on January 30th. And I'm just sitting there being like, ugh. they're gonna say, is this guy's gonna wait for other people to drop it because they went 2040? Like, if you've gone 2040, go 4040. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Okay, cool. Okay, because okay, those guys dropped the lure. Okay, never mind. Oh shit, I forgot to eat food buff, but it doesn't really matter anyway. I did actually in the end. But yeah, it was like really weird. This guy going off and teeing off about being top 50 in the world for TBC. I'm just like, I was so close to being like, bro, World First now compared to World First back then is really different. Okay, I can tell you right now, it's really different. Like, have you noticed there's a giant bar in the middle of the screen? Yeah, it's my focus bar. Like, I'll put it this way for you guys, okay? In TBC, you didn't have ult runs or ult splits, okay? In RAF or TBC. Oh, sorry, in TBC. Ult splits, in particular, got introduced in RAF. And there was a lot of people who downvoted me on this, okay? Which I find incredible that anyone has downvoted me on this, okay? They're going, oh, that's not how it happened. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how it happened because I was there. Like, they're going, oh, ult split, they said something like, you know, ult splits occurred before RAF. I'm like, no, it didn't. Ult splits only occurred because Ice Crown hard mode had limited attempts. So people leveled their ults up and put the ults in the raid to get the mechanics to go on their mains later to have more attempts at the boss. It only existed in, what is it, in TBC. But, God, that one is a, I had to basically, like, do the embarrassed smiley face with, bro, really? You're bragging about top 50 in the world? Like, most of these guys were, like, the top guilds and whatnot. Yeah, like, for example, honestly, require you to have an ult and a third ult just in case. Like, they only strict require you to have a second ult. But a third ult just in case. I believe in Liquid and Method and Echo, it's a bit more than that. And like that shit back in the day, like in TBC and Vanilla, that was like not even thought of. It was only thought of in late RAF, basically, that you should have a secondary character, and became very popularized during MOP and Kata, like during late Kata and early MOP, where people started having ults and whatnot to bring in. Like, in particular, I think it was due to monks. Like, monks were really strong overall, especially fist-weaving monks. It's like, fist-weaving monks usually do more healing than actual healing monks. And they did some pretty decentish damage as well. But then that all got rebalanced and put online and whatnot. But to be fair, during MOP, the strongest class was our Resto Shaman by far. Like, you wanted to have one monk, but you wanted to have you wanted to have as many shamans as you could, up until the point where every single thing was had Storm Lash, okay? Because Storm, like, Resto Shamans had so many OP cooldowns. Like, Resto Shamans had Ascendance, Healing Tide. What was the other one that they had? What was called? Spirit Link. They had 3 effectively massive fuck off healing cooldowns, and they had the best offensive cooldown in the game, which of course is Bloodlust and then Stormlash. And it was obscene how OP shamans were. Like, you still had the Tremor Totem and whatnot as well, which was needed for Shafir Heroic. You needed, I think, 1 or 2 Disc Priests. I think it was 1 Disc Priest, or it's 2. No, I think it's 2, because you need 2 Disc Priests for Shexia. But every other healer you wanted, like, have 1 tank healer, which was obviously your Paladin. But, like, you wanted all your other healers to be, oh, shit. You want all your other healers to be, Resto Shaman, because they were just so broken. Like, they were just unbelievably broken. Funny thing is, with Mob Classic at the moment, they do it on the final patch, and that's when Resto Shamans got nerfed. So you don't have the Resto Shamans being super OP. But I just remember the first tier where we didn't have any Resto Shamans, and then we got like 3 Resto Shamans, and we were just having like Stormlash out for every 30 seconds for every 2 minutes. And that's just insane. Yeah, I think Stormlash, by the way guys, if you guys are unaware of what Stormlash is, I think it's like a, let me find, I think it's 10 seconds, is it? Because they got, just an FYI, they got rid of it after MOP, I believe. When did it get removed? Yeah, it got removed in, what? So yeah, pretty much what happened is that Stormlash became a chance to deal damage and then whatnot. Like, they were trying to make it more worse. Because Stormlash used to do a constant, like, I think it was like 3 or 4k damage per hit. So you could get some crazy ass damage from Stormlash. And it just became absurd. Like, then they do a chance on hit, and it's just like, guys, like, this is such an absurd cooldown for every single shaman to have. Like, you didn't even have to be Enhance or Ellie. You just had to be a shaman. And also, not to mention, it was raid wide as well. So as I said, you could have it up. Let me see what the cooldown was for it again. I think it's 2 minutes. That's a 5-minute cooldown. But like, you can at least have it up for 1 point in the fight. It's just like, that's ridiculous. And no, like, basically, not to mention that at that point, Shamans had the best healing cooldown. And like, the best healing cooldowns in game. Like, nothing beat it. Like, nothing beat their healing cooldowns. Like, Ascendance was, basically all the healing they did was duplicated. Healing Tide was just a big, massive heal. And SLT was obviously splits life around. But with Ascendance, why it was so good is that all you had to do was hit Earth Living Weapon and then hit Healing Rain. And if Healing Rain healed anyone, like, you know, obviously he healed like, you know, 25 people, 20 people, healed everyone else for the exact same amount for 20 times. And if you did Chain Heal, just basically everyone just gets topped up instantly and everyone gets Ancestral Vigor on them. So what else that Resto Shamans had was Ancestral Vigor. And what Ancestral Vigor did was that anyone healed by the Shaman would get an extra health related to the amount that the Shaman healed, up to 10% of the HP. So like, you got an extra, was it 20%? I forget. I think it was extra 10%. So basically, Resto Shamans gave an extra 10% HP to everyone, because you could basically easily heal up to 10% of a person's HP super easily as well. And it got to the point where it's just ridiculous. Like, it's just like, why would you play anything else? I think there was a lot of complaints about it on the forum saying that, you know, just resto shamans have everything. Because, like, with resto shamans as well, you could just tank heal as well. Like, there was a reason why they only brought one paladin for, like, a lot of 2 tank fights, but, like, resto shamans could keep up a tank by themselves. Like, they'll just shove, was it Earth? So they'll shove, Earth Shield, and just keep spamming lesser healing waves and would keep tanks up. And they also could do the healing rain thing in between as well. Obviously, Paladins were probably one of the best tank healers due to having Blessing of Sacrifice and Blessing of Protection. I think there were hands at this stage as well. But anyway, thought that was quite funny. What was the other one? I'm trying to find the crafting one. It's like people wouldn't tip crafters. It was relatively weird. Alright, that's right. Someone was trying to say level working was very easy to level up. And I'm like, bro, on first week, do you want to level up level working to 100? You have to make fuck tons of profession equipment. And those things weren't cheap. Like, you had to get 100 lever and 100 scales for, like, a lot of the level working recipes. Other than, I think it was... Where is it? I think it was, like, one of the level working recipes. I think it was like a herb belt or something like that. One of the herb equipments where it only required a hide. And even those were few and far between the first weeks because people kept camping the rares. But it's just hilarious. Like, a lot of these people who, like, I'm like sitting there going, bro, like, you have no respect for crafters, like, with how much shit they have to get early game. To be fair, the best reply is like, oh, they can make it 2 clicks at max rank. And I'm sitting there going, bro, you have no idea how crafting works. You need 80 points to make anything at max rank. The person did start the post on a false premise that you need conk for some things. And I'm like, not anymore at the moment. But then again, I do agree with the point at the start you needed to use your concentration on a lot of stuff if you want to get first crafts and whatnot. Someone did actually tell me to play better. I'm like, yes, I spent all, like, you know, I showed them that all the recipes that I've got and the recipes that I don't have at the moment. And like, I'm going, yeah, I really need to play better. Guess how much all these recipes cost? Because a lot of these people are like, oh, just play better, bro. Or they don't have a profession. It's just like, bro, like, it's like I was saying, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's right. It was a post about like people paying 5k to a crafter for crafting something. Oh, so the other one is the people crying about leveling. Holy shit! Have you seen the Shadow? Like people complaining about leveling taking too long. This has been coming up a lot recently on my Twitter feed. To be fair, it's because I probably respond to these people. But there are literally people complaining on Twitter that WoW takes too long to level, okay? The current record to level from 80 to 90 is currently 2 hours, by the way. And it is not, like I say right now, there is very little speed leveling tactics involved in it either. Like, the people who's got it has not used any, like, you know, falling flames or anything like that. Just a 25 boost in war mode. Like, you know, it can be greatly improved on. Which it is basically like this. Is you do all the delves on level 1. You do Eversong and Zolaman and that's it. Like, you do Zolaman up to Bear Dungeon and that's it. You hit 80. Like, you hit 90 with crafting and delves. And like one guy said, even if you want to do the entire story again, it takes 67 hours at most. And these guys are honestly crying about leveling taking too long. It's like, bro, like, And then someone's like, you know, oh, they just want you to buy a character boost. I'm like, if they want you to buy a character boost, they would have made it as long as Classic. But fuck me, man. Like, people complain, like... and also not to mention people lying about the leveling experience as well. Like, some guy basically said, obviously he liked my reply and acted like he didn't say it. He said, oh, you know, this leveling experience is longer in the War Within. The War Within leveling, I could just level MSQ and it'll be max level. I'm like, no way. I remember specifically that some of the Honestly guys had to go back and do side quests because they leveled up too quickly. Like, sorry, not leveled up too quickly, but they did the main quest and they were level 77. And this guy was trying to lie, like, oh, I did the MSQ in the War Within and I hit 80. I'm like, no, you didn't. Because every speed leveling guide told you that MSQ does not bring you up to level 80, even with War Mode. And he's trying to act like he didn't say that. I'm like, no, that's exactly what you said. And then the other one is like, oh, crafting used to give more in the War Within. I'm like, no, it didn't. Midnight gives you crafting XP for 25 crafts. The War Within only gave it for 10. Like, a lot of these people, like, you know, conveniently trying to revise history of things that never fucking happened. And I'm like, we have speed levelers in this, like, Discord that have been doing it for ages, and they can tell you what was right and what wasn't. And that was a perler on that one being wrong. The funniest one has been someone questioning the speedrun Discord. Do these people actually play the fucking game? But man, it's just insane because like these people will say like this is the worst part. These people will say Classic was an experience, and then go like or like you know retail's too slow to level. It's just like, well, you enjoyed Classic, like Classic's insanely long to level. It is actually so confusing. But yeah, like some people, man, some people think you just get your profession to 100 and that's it. You know, that's it for your crafting. I'm like, that ain't it anymore. Probably was it back in the OG days. Or actually, it was actually. Funny thing is, like, some people in Classic don't realize that retail's like profession system's actually really, really good. Like, insanely good. Like, I know I probably copied another thing. Do you see the thing that FlyQuest put out recently? Yes, I did. I gotta say it made no real, like, comment on why co-streaming is bad. And it was a bit weird that they did promote their own streamers, okay? I found that one a bit weird. I was like sitting there going like, guys, like this ain't a video on how co-streaming is destroying esports. I don't know, like I gotta say right now, like, you know, the co-streamers like who are like, I guess right now the co-streamers who are doing content creation in particular, it's like I say, it's on the developers. It's on the developers personally, I would say, is that co-streamers should be paying for rights if they want to do whatever they want. Which I'm gonna say, it's on the developers to give out rights, and I gotta say, if you're giving a really, really good product, which I don't think Riot is, because Riot don't understand, you know, what a good product is and whatnot, because they keep any personality that becomes super popular will start co-streaming. I also think the team and Augur also fucking themselves over. Oh yeah, they can, but what I'm saying is, like, in particular with Riot were the gemstone of tier operating when LCS made money. Now LCS doesn't make any money. But I think someone made a comment that FlyQuest were the BuzzFeed of So I did see that. They were the BuzzFeed of Thingo. They're not the BuzzFeed. FlyQuest actually very good content org. And like I say, I gotta say right now, of course, K-Drill and I Will Dominate will 100% criticize FlyQuest for this, okay? They will 100% criticize it. Because pretty much what FlyQuest are doing is saying to Riot, make them pay for your rights. They're being hypocritical? No, they want it. They want. I gotta say right now, I think FlyQuest wants want these people to create more content for the mainstream, like off their own shoulders, than just watching Riot stream over and over again. They're, I guess, so overall, you can point out the argument against co-streamers in particular, and that Riot should be charging them, is that Riot is making the product, and they are giving the rights away for free, which is stupid. Which is absolutely fundamentally stupid. Like, it's actually, like, literally against your own interests to give anything away to another person for free. Especially when they're not, especially when they don't show you sponsors. Okay? Like, especially when after a map is done, they don't watch any of your desk, they go play GeoGuessr. Okay? And stuff like that. Because they're not the ones paying for all they're not the ones paying for the advertising, the sponsors are. And you can't be going, oh, the sponsors should get better, then they should realize this. No. No. That does not play ball in the advertising industry. So what you do is you sell the rights to broadcast. And you don't sell exclusive rights, you just sell the rights. So you say, if you're the rights to do whatever you want with my content, you pay me. And that's how it's gonna go. And that's how it should go. Because at the moment, the co-streamers are getting a fucking big benefit because they get top tier observing, top tier production, top tier, you know, maps and whatnot, games that other people cannot get for free. Okay? And that is a detriment to the business who is producing the tournaments. And any co-streamer saying that they get, you know, they're getting neglected or whatever, bullshit. You are getting the ability to broadcast a game on your channel for free, and you don't have to do much at all. Like, you can just sit there and grunt and be like, oh, I would have done that. Oh, well, you know, it's like that. Or just go crazy at a screen or whatever it is. Or just pretend hype every time. Or just scream really loudly, which is basically OniPixel in a nutshell. Like, you have to create, like I say overall, like, if you want to use someone's content in the way you want to use it, you have to pay for it. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a shit show the moment that Riot push that, but that's what they're going to have to do. Like, a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but like, they're getting top tier content, so producing, observing, you know, they're getting a clean feed from the stream that won't go, that's unlikely to go down. They're not paying for any of the servers or the production stuff required. And yet, if they get a sub or donation, they keep 100% of it. They don't pay Riot for it. And it takes a lot for me to defend Riot on that one, okay? Now, that's why ESL's gone very, 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 like, you know, hard line stance on it. Saying that you either do it my way or you don't get rights, period. And you can see the co-streamers having an absolute fucking fit over it. Being like, this is not right, I have my rights, blah, blah, blah. You don't have rights to jack shit. If you want to produce your own broadcast for the fucking event, ask ESL. And do your own desks and do your own observing and get the CSTV or whatever. So if that's the case, better directors wouldn't just people avoid reacting to it? No, they would create content. It's just they have to realize fair use exists. Like you can go like basically with media, especially in ESL, you can register as a press member and do your own interviews. That's what Heku does. So Heku, so basically what they do with press. That press will set, like, there's a certain press email for ESL. And they'll send out... Where is it? Oh. So what they do is they send out an email saying, hey, do you guys want to, you know, interview people or whatnot? And this is how you apply for a press pass, okay? And what they do is that they give you your application, your name, your Twitter handle, and whatnot as well, because they want to vet you as well. And if they say yes, you're approved, you get a press pass where you can go anywhere you want, and you get a request form to interview any player that you want to interview. And also, not to mention as well, if you get permission enough from ESL, you can interview anyone in the crowd. Okay? It'll be your content, because ESL giving you permission. Okay? And that's what's probably going to happen with Oni, is that he's going to get that permission from ESL because he creates good content. But the shit curators won't react to it or won't create content around it because they're gonna have a hissy fit and cry because they don't get shit for free. The content creators who are fucking dead serious about what they're doing, they will go out, they'll go to the event, they'll support it and create content around it. So it will definitely discourage some creators who just want to sit in their home and broadcast the entire event and just yell very loudly at certain points in the game and whatnot. And or mute the casters, switch to GeoGuessr or whatever. Because like pretty much at the moment they're getting everything at a detriment to the people actually running the event. And I think this is like the same thing with reaction content that the viewer doesn't understand, but the content creators do. Because the viewers don't see the dollars and the sponsorships that the creators get compared to the person reacting gets. And the person reacting generally has a lot more personality than the people who are doing the preparation and whatnot. And generally the people who are doing the preparation don't have any time because they're doing the preparation to basically tell people, hey, this is pretty fucked up what they're doing. Because the people who are generally more personality-wise and get this restreaming sort of stuff and co-streaming sort of stuff, yeah, they're always on the front foot. They're always on Twitter. They're always on TikTok. They're always on YouTube. They're not in the game or anything like that. They're always on the things, on the offensive about how great they are. Okay, we gotta do some solo stuff first. Where's the abundances? Abundance should be in. Cool. We gotta do abundance. But yeah, like, you know, the people that will go away from like big companies charging rights will be the content creators that just wanted a free pass to get subs. Like, they wanted a free pass to just watch events and not go to them. Now, will it reveal that esports is not as profitable as people think it is? Yes, probably. And will it create like watch-alongs where people will, like, you know, listen to a commentary of another person who's like casting, like, you know, they have their own HUD in the background and whatnot? Yeah, probably. And that's what they should do. Like, someone's like, oh, but we can do watch-alongs instead. I'm like, yeah, go do that. Go do those watch-alongs. Go do those things where, like, you know, I think Tom Grossi does it, where he watches along with the game. He has the HUD of the game and whatnot. He has the game on his TV, and he commentates on it. It's literally what he does. He doesn't show any of the NFL broadcast at all. It's just his commentary. And that's what they should be doing if they're really dead serious about it. But like, half these guys are not. They want the they want the best of both. They want the best of both worlds, and they don't want to pay for it. Like, you gotta watch out for some of these content creators as well, especially the ones that are very, very, who are very, very, like, invested in it on being, like, you know, free for them. These people know, like, these people prey on the fact that the viewer has no idea what, like, what goes into a lot of the Riot stuff. Like, they know that, either willingly or unwillingly, that they know that, you know, they know what goes into the broadcast and whatnot, but they know the viewer has no fucking clue. And that's what they take advantage of. They want the bread without doing the hard work. Yeah, exactly. That's why they're going tooth and nail to protect it. Like, I'm gonna say right now, with my content, I have no idea how to edit it, but I wouldn't go and, like, take someone else's video and watch it and just, like, grunt every 5 seconds. Because I understand the amount of hard work that people do. Like, basically, I watched one of my content creators that I know of, like, that I meet at DreamHack and whatnot. They spent, like, 3 hours editing like a 10-minute video. Okay? And they had to reshoot some things as well, because they didn't think it was good enough. Like, they thought, oh, no, we need to do this again and whatnot. And, like, some of the interviewers as well, like, for example, Heku. Like, Heku has to be so quick on the editing. She knows it. Like, she has to be super quick on the editing. And, like, sometimes she's up at, like, fucking 4 AM her time, still editing the interviews and still posting them. And some of them, and also, like, the dub version as well, she has to dub it, like, extremely quickly. Like, I'm surprised how quick her and her editor is, given the fact I've seen some people take forever to edit. Like, the main thing is, like, the content creators know, like, especially the people who react, they know how much effort needs to go in because they did it themselves, and then they realize how long it takes. So this is where they start this reaction content shit, because they know how long it takes, and they don't want to do it themselves. And some of them don't want to play the other person to do it either. If editing and posting content was super quick, this re-streaming stuff and react stuff wouldn't be there, or if it's not profitable. Oh jeez, and all in one run. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, a lot of these guys just, as you said, want a lot of the bread by doing none of the effort. Like I say, Tom Grossi puts a lot of effort in his videos. Like, I would say with Tom Grossi in particular, he probably spends a lot of time writing his content. And probably a lot of times reshooting it as well. Like, one day, if he ever does it, like behind the scenes of like, you know, scripted and whatnot. Yeah. You probably realize like how much work he probably does. And not to mention as well, for him, obviously I think if you don't know, Tom Grossi was a teacher. For him, he was still doing his day job while doing a lot of his content. I think he's only recently gone full time. Funnily enough, this is actually a funny thing if you don't know. Urinating Tree used to be a gamer sort of YouTube channel before he became an NFL channel. If you didn't know that one. Like, Urinating Tree used to be one of the biggest gaming YouTubers before he leaned hard on the NFL. But there's a lot of some like the sporting, like some of the sporting channels and whatnot to do their own podcast. They were like big game channels back in the day. Like, there's actually very few of those OG Let's Play streamers still, Let's Play creators still around. Like, from the era where, like, you know, Let's Plays were huge. Like, Urinating Tree was one of them, by the way. But he got bigger for, like, Let's Plays. So, yeah. Like, I think overall, like, you know, I think Shocks and a few others post, like, this is how it should be and whatnot. Because, like, basically a lot of their work is... Like, a lot of people go like, oh, your work just sucks. I also want to watch my big co-streamer play for it. I'm like, yeah, they can. Just pay for it then. And, like, a lot of people as well, like, with content creators, like, big content creators watching their work, they get starstruck. And they're like, oh my god, like, you know... Asmongold's reacted to my video. Not realizing that Asmongold doesn't care about their career. Asmongold creates whether or not their content will give them views. Like, I said this to one of the guys, like, does Asmongold care whether you succeed or fail? If it's a no, then you shouldn't be letting him use your content. Or like, does his success hinge on your success? If that's a no, then you shouldn't be giving him your content. Because like, people use this thing about why do other editors edit for people and whatnot, and it's like because they get paid by the person making the content. Because it was one of these weird gotchas that someone was trying to do basically at me, and it's like, no, like, bro, like, you know, just they can figure out the content themselves. That they know how to do content, right? They've got a successful stream. But like a lot of these guys who used to react are now into like doing different shit. Like they're trying to lean into a new area where they can do no work and get like a lot of the rewards. Most of it's politics, okay? But I'll lean into politics, into areas they have fucking no idea about, and act like there is some moral authority of it. So basically Hassan. And Hassan doesn't like it either. Hassan wants to be the only political streamer with his little group and whatnot. Like, I know some people despise gatekeeping, but it occurs. It happens. It definitely happens. For good reason and for bad. And like like some people as well get very offended when you know say this sort of stuff to be like, you know, you shouldn't be having shit for free, basically. Like, you know, it's or like basically you should be treating the scene like your own business sort of thing. And they get upset when you say stuff like that. It's like, well, bro, like, you know, if you want to get money from casting, whatever it is, you got to contribute to the scene. Money doesn't come down. Like, I'd really tell people in particular, like, you know, if you're expecting the developer to pay for your way or pay for your thing to be good, then you're missing the fucking point. Like, if you're expecting like a person who owns something to use their capital the way that you want it, without showing them a business case for it. Yeah, you said some news. What about? But yeah, like ESPN reporter AJ will be traded. Oh yeah, 100%. AJ Brown's gone from the Eagles. No way he's going back to that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, no way he's going back to the fucking Eagles after the shit he pulled. Jalen Hurts doesn't throw to me enough, and when Jalen Hurts does, he drops the fucking ball. Dude, that Eagles franchise is just a shit show now. So many fraud in that team, man. That team is so full of frauds, it's not even funny. Like, on the offense, basically. Am I the raid leader? No. Okay. Did they, okay, I gotta say, some of these people who scout and try to break all these roster moves, they literally camp out on like people's information or whether they're transferring schools and whatnot. Like I gotta say, you gotta be careful with those people because like, I think it was one of the Dockers players or AFL players sold one of their WA like properties, saying that they were definitely going back to Melbourne, and they made no investigation that they just bought another property in a different area and just moving to that different area. Like they just saw that the person's house was for sale and just reported that as them definitely leaving. So you gotta be kind of careful with that. Some people are insane for the face of being famous. Like, oh yeah, definitely. It's because they know that like some of their viewers live for that sort of information. So that's why I say you don't want to be. Sometimes you just don't want to be famous. You want to be a guy in the background. Some of the time, with some of the shit that people have to fucking endure. I'm gonna say something pretty controversial. It's like trying to be a woman in the esports industry at times. Oh my god. The amount of times I've seen execs perv on women, like execs in like TOs perv on women, is up there. Like people like comment on the fact that I respond to a lot of people on Twitter. And obviously anytime I respond to a female, they say all you do is respond to females. And like I respond to a lot of different people on Twitter. I gotta say, Arsho Speed's just got so much energy, man. Like that guy's fit as a fucking fiddle. I don't understand how he does it either. But I just remember him like running around on that soccer pitch and he was the only one like still full of energy after like 90 minutes, and I'm just like, I think this guy's a fucking machine, man. Like, I'm not sure what drives him, but it'll be interesting to have an interview on what drives him to do these trips, even though like so many people are going to be around him and whatnot. And like whether or not he's ever like, you know, feared for his life or anything like that, or was like, you know, was generally scared of going to an area and whatnot. So I think at the end of the day, like, you get to a point in content creation, like, this is going to be your life. You can't really ask, it's going to be very difficult to get privacy. Unless you go to specific areas. Like, I gotta say, for IShowSpeed in particular, it would be crazy. Holy shit. I don't know how much speed I have, but I have a lot of speed at the moment. Dude, I'm running like a madman. I don't think I've ever got this much speed. Alright, someone did stampeding a roll. I remember when they nerfed this super hard, and like getting to like the 900 was incredibly difficult. Like getting to the max was incredibly difficult. But yeah, I think IShowSpeed will probably have real bodyguards now. Like, we'll have 100% like actual bodyguards. Well, because like all the other real life streamers who are absolute dickheads will be in jail, so you know, bodyguards will be looking for work. And I think a bodyguard will prefer listening after a guy who doesn't try to seek and annoy everyone. Obviously, I think everyone knows who I'm talking about. I remember when Jack Doherty's bodyguard, like, you know, he always hides behind his bodyguard and when he does stupid shit. And then the guy that came in was bigger than his bodyguard, and it's just like, oh, what's up, bro? Unlucky. And then he cries and sooks like a baby about, like, you know, it's like, bro, you are the problem. But no, of course, that's how he lives his life. You have a quick question for me? Yep, sure. I casted some CSGO, by the way. This weekend. Or last weekend. Actually quite fun. But, yeah, you know, for my own good, I ain't going back to that scene, unfortunately. I know a few people enjoyed my cast, and they said they hoped I come back. But I'm like, nah. You'll see why. That I don't enjoy it. Do you prefer overall? I do the warm weather. I do like the warm weather. I gotta say overall, extreme cold like below 0 is not good. Like I like the type of weather that I have at the moment. Like, you know, 20 to 20 degrees is relatively good. Actually, 30 to 20 degrees is relatively good. which is generally Perth's average temperature. Oh shit, I didn't realize it this time. Hey, spring, there's no such thing. Yeah, spring's like 4 or 5 degrees, isn't it? Like, our spring's like 20 degrees, okay? Like 20 to 30 degrees, and like, someone was mentioning, oh yeah, this is our spring. And it's like fucking like 9 degrees. Like, that's not spring, bro. Like, every single time. So I was like, oh yeah, it's spring at the moment. It's like 2 degrees. And I'm like, that's not spring. Fake spring. Holy shit, someone absolutely farmed here. Spring can be 30 to 50 Fahrenheit? Okay, yeah, it's definitely not spring. That's a fake spring if you ask me. Oh shit. I'm surprised I didn't get a big one though. There are people sitting by the area, hoping that they can get more. It's like, bro, just go and grab your orbs. So you consider spring on the calendar? Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna agree with that comment. Don't leave spring on the calendar. So not actually spring. Jeez. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna get so much abundance from this. The random snow day? Oh damn, that is pretty peak. I think I might get a record for this. It's like the second time I've ever refilled at the thingo. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought so. There's a high score on that, yeah. I never seen a raid group, I always do it solo. I gotta say, they made it back to like raid group's actually good. Compared to what it was previously, where raid group was like the worst. Like raid group was not the worst, but it was like you had to fight other people for spawns. It's just easy to do, like in a raid group, because like you can get 1,000 relatively quickly, and that's like, you know, your thing done. And also, not to mention, if you get a herb one like this, you can just like smash it quickly. Oh my god, we got back-to-back herbs. That's gonna be free K, I was gonna say. Oh my god, you get triple of these. And people are gonna be collecting these so quick as well. But as you can see, you should get a 5,000. There we go. We did it again. We got so much speed, man. Yeah, that's a shadow. Richly abundant, man. We get the 10k achievement, by the way, that we got 10k in a run. I gotta say, this is gonna be up there. It's gonna be a non-10 bagger. Actually, it was close to 10k already. Dude, I'm running so fast, man. I think I'm running faster than Phil Rush at the moment. There's my 10k. It's another 10k. I didn't get lucky there. What did we? Oh jeez, that little box there was huge. There's a little box there that gave me like so many. Yeah, it's gonna be like 15k. Okay, how many force vitalities do I have? I have 19, okay, that's right. Oh yeah, cool. I'm trying to decide whether or not should I just go for a mount essentially. Yeah, I've already 1 million mounts already. Yeah, I was like debating that. So yeah, we're just getting more fuse vitalities.
You have fine taste, Ashura.
Wrong thing, by the way. It's not meant to bank that. Wrong bank. What is my key anyway? Oh shit, I just realized. Oh, I got a tier item. I didn't realize I had the tier item. Oh no, that's right, that was from last week I got the tier item. I think I already have a mythic head. Did I get speed on it? No, I got nothing. Already have speed on my head anyway. Oopsie. Yeah, 2 seconds, I'm gonna get on Discord. Oh, they've been annoying me on Discord.
I've got
Hey,
Winger on
Wings.
the spine. Hey, Wings.
We're still waiting on Joe, but figured, you know, may as well get us all ready to go.
Do you
So you
want?
have more, if you have more abundance to do.
No, if I'm done my abundance.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, we're doing Winter on Spire 12 on.
You guys want to do mine? Kidding.
I mean, we're just doing. Do we need
No.
a
no.
12? Because
Seat
we can drop
sucks.
stuff down.
Seat is awful, right? Seat is awful enough without it being a thing. Oh, Polgara wants a key.
Bloody Polgara.
I mean, I could go.
Well, we're waiting on
Um,
Jaw, but we could always go without Jaw. Like, we're fine to
True.
go with City.
We also don't
City
know
can
how
tank.
long Jaw will take.
True dat.
I can tank. You do realize someone IO is from tanking, right?
Everyone can tank.
I'm not tanking.
I will message Jaw.
Oh, there's it then. Never mind.
How would you guys feel if we just didn't take Jaw?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. If
Yeah.
Jaws probably got lots of keys already done, so
And can always do another one afterwards.
true.
Actually.
Because I'm bailing after this one. I have to be in the office tomorrow morning
So do I.
Second chance.
at 7 as well.
Yeah, well.
You know,
technically I
you know,
said that
people
time,
hate
but
this.
yeah.
Hate that theme
Yeah.
track from.
Technically, I said that time as well, but it works better because
People hate
working
that
with
track from
Sydney
Harrendale,
stuff.
which I'm really surprised about. I think that was the best track from
CTPs,
Harrendale. This the Den
most people are
theme song.
on earlier for me.
Yeah, the default time is Canberra from my office, so
Oh yeah.
government.
I'm gonna
noise.
assume Jaw doesn't need this, right? Yeah, Jaw's just go with
whatever.
that. Alright, cool. I'm sure it will probably be smoother with Jaw, but... Alright, so we're
Just
getting
don't
City
pull too
to...
much. And we want to drop whatever key we do to a 10 so that we can just.
I mean, it doesn't have to, depending on.
So wait,
as long as it's got-
Wings, would you
yeah,
prefer to
14.
tank? Between Wings and City, who would prefer to tank?
I can tank. To be fair, you probably want to have extra range. Actually, no, we do have range. Never mind. I can tank.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
I'm
ranged
asking between
anyway.
the two melees,
It
who
is
wins?
kitty.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not the ranged Demon Hunter, are you?
No, I'm not Devourer. I am going to get gear for Devourer, but yeah, because Devourer's much better. Get Havoc.
Oh, nice.
15% of the top tier meta Mythic Plus DPS is Devourer. There's only 2 Havocs in the world that are in the top 1%.
Wow.
Oof.
No, it's because
Alright, so...
it's just dumb. They've made a spec that's super tanky, that does great AoE DPS and has great CC, which is Devourer.
I mean, they often do that when they first introduce a spec.
Yep. Augmentation, yeah, I already know. Which key we're doing?
I don't know.
What was Polgara's mage's name? I can't remember it. It has been bothering me for days.
We're on a Spire,
Oh.
okay.
Elvilia?
No, Elvilia was... Polgara, what was your mage's name? I can't remember it, and it's bothering me. Because you played it for so long.
Something Bulgarian-y.
No,
Zenedra.
Zenedra.
Oh, Zenedra, yeah. Very
Yeah.
Bulgarian-y.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Elvilia, and I keep thinking Elvilia is from New Zealand. But that's not right. You're not... Okay. So, we have a seat, we have Windrunners, we have Myceras, we have Spire, and we have Algatar Academy. So, as the lowest IO'd, actually Polgara, would any of these get you 3,000?
Oh, no. Ah.
No.
No, I mean, like, Polgara's 4 points away from hitting 3,000.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking to me since you did say my name. My bad.
Yeah, like, no, that's alright.
I can tell you. And I'll
Aside from
say...
my seat of Triumvirate,
And I'll
I
say...
do have a quest for Windrunner.
And I'll say no, that won't. It'll be only getting a +2 on Algafar and a +2 on Nexus Point. So neither of them.
yeah.
I do have a quest for Windrunner if we want to do that one, and that'll get it out of the way for me, so I don't have to do a heroic.
You
But
did dungeon quest?
Yeah, the weeklies.
Oh, good to know that I only have to do all 12s and get 2 chests to get to 3k. So I got a bit of Saron free time. 13 done. I 2 chested that 13 as well, by the way, I think. Or maybe just 1
Nice.
chested.
Nice.
Alright, someone pick one, because I don't care.
We're going to Windrunner, aren't we? I'm at Windrunner.
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
good,
let's do
yay.
Windrunner then. Fine.
I
I'm
don't
cool
have
with
to do that. Woo!
that. I'm just gonna click on the button and hope I can teleport. Yay, it's teleporting me!
I should
probably
have
figure
paid
out which
attention
teleports I do
to
have.
where these things are. Oh, there it is.
I don't know, I just go /keys and click on the dungeon and it takes me there. Does it once every 8 hours at least. I can't remember what fucking buttons go where.
Alright, so next question. I think it's mine. Do we want the 12 or do we want to drop it down?
I don't
I
know.
think 12 is fine.
That's fine for me. It's just, I would say, like, Windrunner's biggest issue is people die to first or second boss.
Oh, looks like I have all the teleports this expansion.
I think anyone I haven't timed is maybe my Zara because I only got an 8. So I must have all of them. Hang on, I have to check.
My Zara is the worst dungeon on the planet. Can't convince me
I
otherwise.
quite liked it, but then again, I haven't done a 10.
I might need a portal? Summons, whatever it's called.
Oh, Polgara would have to get here before we can portal. We could always summon from the outside though.
Alright, so
Thanks.
Wing, do you prefer to tank or DPS?
I do prefer the DPS, but I can tank. We're both melee
City,
anyway.
you're tanking.
I'll tank,
You probably prefer a Demon Hunter DPS.
probably.
So I don't think Silent Sigil has a lot of a effect here. If it was another dungeon like Pit of Sauron, you'd probably want to take the DH because all the silences. And the fact he makes Crick a joke. He can Crick as a joke of a Demon Hunter because they can Silent Sigil. We have no loss, so we're gonna make sure we get a loss, which I've got drums.
I think everyone's here now.
I'm just gonna tweak my things real quick. Oh god. I swear there was a thing. Yes, good. I'll stick with one of those then. I think I do have drums as well. Cool. That looks AoE enough. Gonna get rid of that.
There were so many CS people who failed the ORG calculator this week. Sid,
Was I on it?
nope.
I don't think I had a single one. I know Shaz was getting shown how to do it with Jazz, and I was like, and Jazz asked me if I knew how to do it to teach Shaz because I probably didn't come up on the report, and I'm like, I've literally
Oh,
not
no,
had the
no.
situation come up.
Yeah, Alicia needs to. Alicia's better.
I think Jazz just
No
trusts me
offense.
because I'm typically really good at stuff, but I'm also like relatively new to the role compared to everyone
Yeah,
else, even though
yeah,
I've been in there
there's so
for
much.
a year.
There's so many things to remember. It's unfair to also expect you to teach her how to do those.
Yeah, I'm still fucking learning, especially Huon. I get the idea, but I can't
Do you
do.
already check?
Yeah, let's already check. I do need to get a food real quick.
This guy.
Just- Just been trying to sort out my consumables in general. God damn it.
I might go repair just in case.
I have hammers in case we do need to.
So do I, but
Okay, I'm using temporary food because I don't have hardy.
what do you?
Just one of the royal things. I don't have enough.
How many do you need? Because I've got 2 royal and 2 impossibly royal.
I have 3 impossibly royal. Right. I guess I'll do one. These then.
All that time waiting for Jaw. Would have been a
And?
good time to do this instead.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Okay, is it?
While
everyone's
we're
ready?
all waiting.
All right, all right, all right. There you go. Not ready check. Fucking hell.
Oh,
Do we only have one one
5,
buff?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think so.
does
My
devotion aura count?
devotion aura is a buff to kind of.
2,
Oh no, you're right. You're
1.
right.
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe they'll return.
I haven't done this dungeon before.
The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm. Which path will you choose?
The DPS have shuffled, but I've stayed second.
I've stayed last.
Funny thing is, I am not the only DH in the world.
I'm holding everyone back. Don't kick me.
Probably enough would be the opposite, actually. I forget their spirits, they can't, I just realized their spirits, they can't be feared. Like I said, they're not pulling enough for me to do a lot of DPS, so to be fair, should I line up my hunt and whatnot? Cooldowns a lot better.
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens.
Like for example, like they need to do a double pull here. I can't be doing single pulls here. Because I can't do any of my damage in particular.
spat on me. Rude.
On me.
Like, for example, I don't want to commit a hunt to that, but also at the same time, I kind of have to at the same time.
Whee!
Like, at the same time, I didn't want to commit a hunt to that because, yeah. Even though I got the bigger eye beam, it's just like not enough AoE damage to really go for it. And also, I want the, the inertia of it as well.
If you need me to dispel, by the way, Tiny, let me know.
If you can dispel that, that would be helpful.
Yeah,
it was on
I'm
you.
sure either of us can. I just didn't realize I was dying to it.
Paul Gareth had something at the same time, so I'd...
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just struggling to keep up with damage, so that's where my focus is at.
Okay, I'll let you know if I need you to dispel it.
Holy shit, how the fuck did I do that little compared to everyone else?
Pop cooldowns, that's why. And also, I've got a...
And my abilities aren't triggering. That's what I'm gonna blame. I probably just do really badly against less than like 5 targets.
Sounds of my heart.
So do I. I'll just put that though. I do that as well.
You probably do proportionally more than me to 2 targets.
No, no. I need 5 more targets for Blade Tempest to proc.
Mm.
Oh, I can't go there and interrupt that because all the ads are spawned. But to be fair, you can probably pull all those ads too.
So,
It's okay, Zalcat spoke to me in a whisper.
that bitch.
She said my survival wasn't necessary.
You get a stun or disoriented, you want to use it when they're casting Fire Spit.
Bash them.
Beers work too, by the way. I've used all my CC.
Did we hero on this one at the start?
She won't break the close.
Can someone answer, please?
I have no idea.
Okay, hero then, City, if you can.
Do it.
Oh, with my drums.
I got it. I
Yeah.
got it. Don't pop out. I've got it. It's already done. Watch out for the flame cone. Do not be in it, otherwise you'll die. It will basically switch. The channel's not the final cast. You'll constantly switch cone all directions to one player. And it does a lot of AoE damage as well. That's pretty much the boss fight. It dies at like 10%. And it gets more and more hectic during the fight. And you want to place those circles towards the edge so they don't come to the middle towards the end. And Searing Beak hurts a lot. During Benny you probably want to use your defenses as well. Because of all the damage being done.
Bad bird, go away. Are we res? Do you want me to res Polgar?
Do you?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. As soon as after that one, yeah. Because we still got one more phase to deal with. Yeah, I think you got caught on the Tingo.
Is it 10? Go away.
No, it doesn't go out of 10. I think it's like 5, I'm not sure. You want to be closest to the boss during Burning Gale. So you can run away. He casts every 2 seconds. There we go, should be done. Yep.
She reminds me of Arisa.
Don't like
Sister
bad
would
bird.
offer ferocity itself if her family was threatened. Come, let's find the next relic.
You got Tornado.
Polgar?
You got Tornado, yeah. The Tornado stuns you for 2 seconds, and it's definitely no death.
Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything.
You can pull this entire area, by the way.
Including her life.
Crap, dropped the wrong one. Yeah, there you go.
She trained with a bow gifted by our mother.
How big you pulling?
Undead fanatics have
I'm not that big, but do it.
and anything else that belongs to her.
We got the Banshee. Yep. Just, yeah, basically Banshee just needs to be focused so we can get the interrupt early on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just interrupt at the moment it loses its shield.
What the fuck did Polgara do?
Probably a lot of Chaos Bolts, I would say.
No. Doombolt, Volley, and Mind Seer.
Probably AoE Chaos Bolt.
He's got lots of friends.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Damo, never mind, wouldn't be Chaos Bolt.
That would be his imps, I think.
Yeah, it's just basically you want to blow up this chick before she gets the shield up. Well, not before she gets the shield up, while she has the shield up.
So many friends.
Nah, it's just the one Shadow Steps a lot.
No, the imps.
Oh, yeah, a few times.
In the whole room.
Watch out. Tented chop hurts a lot, just FYI. When you see that behemoth casting it, just get ready for if you're gonna take a lot of damage. Oh shit. Got poison blades, be careful. Got any interrupts?
Dispel wheel.
Got any interrupts? Crash out your shield.
Do you need a drink, Tanya?
I will grab one just as we're close.
We're here, at the bottom.
You're all good. Yeah, we're all good.
Oh.
Oh, cookie.
What not? Go away with your curse. Not to be the one to dispel. I don't like that. So much. What's the alternative
Yeah.
to dispelling?
Yank direct to the
Oh
boss.
shit, no.
Okay, sorry.
I wasn't paying attention, I didn't realise I could get it.
Yeah, everyone can get it. Focus on Latch, by the way. Latch is like a lot higher than the other one. Where's the darkness?
Was a lie.
The ad? The ads are you talking about?
Yeah, this one, guys, don't block off the
We have
exits.
two druids. We have two druids. I'm assuming City got, I
Okay.
got the other one.
No, I didn't.
Okay, Polgar must have got his own.
Yep. Don't get in range. Don't get near me.
Polgar's probably got auto dispel on because it was dispelled very quickly.
Yeah. Focus
No.
on Latch, by the way. Make sure he does. is he
You
rectangle?
get Sue? Nah, it's alright, you don't need to get her.
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired,
Oh,
but she never
troll
was.
portal from Polgara.
Where do you think it was going?
Come,
So apparently you
fine.
curse of you cured yourself of your wings. You cured yourself.
Okay, so that's probably my
I don't know what you do to do it, but yeah, I was the only one that spelled anything otherwise.
You wanna pull this soldier here?
Yeah.
You wanna pull this soldier here? And then pull it back,
What?
because the only thing that's ranged here is the Swiss shot archer, so just tank it all top of that. Everything else is melee, so get that Swiss shot archer and just tank it on top of that. It makes this a lot easier. And also, yeah, with interrupting Screech, don't be casting during it. So the only things that are melee here, range here, are the rangers. Or the Swiss shot archers, so you can tank like Wind Soldier on top of each other. They do nothing, they're like the gardeners, they do fuck all.
Oh.
They just funnel it. I think Polgara and I are holding cooldowns as well for bigger pulls. You just pull this
Here
by
I am
itself.
not, and still doing lower damage.
So you got 2 archers here, so you have to just leave it here.
Yeah.
Just watch out the arrow ran as well. It does kind of low damage.
Valeria hunted the old horde with ferocity bordering on obsession. For good reason.
It took my life. Yep, that's
You've
exactly.
done this dungeon before.
Yep. Yeah, he got killed in the second war by the horde.
Jesus Christ, what am I doing wrong?
There's an axe thrower here. You just tank it on the axe thrower. Pull these and tank it on the axe thrower. Oops. Yeah. So basically, this area is the same as the other area. So there's a token range, and everything else is melee. Doing good there. You also know next away can be a bit annoying. One of my worst areas to tank. So be a bit careful here because this is a tricky area. You pulled the, I thought you pulled the ogre.
No, did I?
Yeah, the big risk area. Oh no, it's for a big pull if you want to go for it. Just pull the ogre. Pull all this to the ogre. But the thing is, the ogre can't come into melee unless you interrupt chain lightning.
Oh.
And also you cast lust as well, so you know you do take a bit more damage. I'm not sure if you should do that as well. On a 10, you 100% do it. Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like you just might as well. You can't get these in. The LOS is so strict on this. You can't get in. You might as well pull the extra pull.
I was hoping not to get the whole pack.
Yeah, that's why you probably should have got the whole back anyway. It's all good. Darkness that. The only thing you can interrupt in this pool is the chain lightning, so if you see anything else, don't bother, you're not going to get it. But either way, the biggest thing that's threatening here is him casting Bloodlust early, not now. Like, now's fine because he's only got 2 moles, but early on in the pool, it's fucking awful.
Yeah, and we...
Put it on my bars.
Yeah. Did you soothe it? I got it.
Yeah, someone soothed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was making sure I didn't consume my soothe for nothing.
Same thing here, just don't pull it back, just if there's a, yeah. If there's an axe thrower, you tank it on that. I don't have a stun up yet.
I cast Solar Beam on Chain Lightning and it didn't work.
No, I'm definitely gonna interrupt it.
It wasn't my Solar Beam that did it. It's standing in Solar Beam. Casting.
This one, you like when he does intimidating shout, you want to be standing on people, otherwise you get feared. And dodge the leap stuff. So it goes 2 leaps and then goes thingo. Every 33% he'll go into an ad phase, so you just have to kill the ad. Pretty much tank all the ads on the shaman. No, not on the shaman, on the troll. That's a fight. Every 33% he goes into a fuck off phase and someone's ads. He would not interrupt Reckless Leap to do it though. Okay, never mind, he will interrupt it. So ads will come out. Just tank everything on the ranged ad. So look for the axe throw and go to it with all the ads. You get focus with Blaze on, just try to cut out the way, get good work suit. And yeah, Rampage is when lots of damage comes up. Run to us. Okay. Should be able to get the phase before the finger. No, be after this Reckless Leap. Got the oh, didn't. Can you get a range get that, unfortunately? Actually, no, we just head over there anyway. Watch out, could run through melee. Could be on me. No. I was hoping it was on me, but no.
Did he take reduced damage during
Yes,
the
yes,
ad phase, by
yes,
the way?
yes, he does. When he's well aimed, he does.
Ah,
You shouldn't be
That'd
DPSing,
be
you,
nice to
you
know.
should be killing the ads.
I am, but I'm like, oh, why not just cleave the ads and focus him?
He does, yeah, yeah. He does take a bit of damage. Oh, crap. Get together, guys. Oh, it
Yeah, I'm
sounds...
not gonna get it.
You have time. You have time.
I was trying to get to Tanya, but I couldn't.
You always have like 3 seconds.
We got a little bit fucked with the positioning of everything.
Yeah, sorry, I always go for those guys.
Yeah.
The big purple bear.
We've done it.
Yeah, no, that's the. Oh, whoever was out at range, I was gonna go to them.
No, that was me, I reckon. I'm pretty sure I ran away from whoever got feared.
It's alright.
These relics to return
Right,
peace
start
to
drinking.
fire.
Yeah.
Perhaps then my sisters will return to me.
Because this will be a boss spawn right away.
The restless heart that haunts us. Please lay it to rest.
Generally speaking,
kill this one.
the area that's free, oh yeah, shit. The area that's free, you want to tank it to, because that means that people can do, like, she will spawn the thing here, but it won't clear out too many arrows. Make sure you jump over. You get hit by the arrow to jump over, otherwise you die. Beerus, just Beerus
I
healer.
jump.
No, you have. Okay, what I'm gonna say is you have to jump over earlier with the arrow. Like, it has to be at least 2 seconds earlier. So basically, find the free area, and that's where you want to tank the boss. So what's gonna happen is that she's gonna do a barrage. Just make sure not many people's in it. Okay, you get punted. Yeah, easy. And now we're gonna get rid of the things. If you got Gust Shot, just make sure you get over a lightning circle. Use your pots. Or Gale. Make sure you just face it away from upper range. So range only just you and hit by it.
I timed it badly, sorry.
Yeah, you're looking to make it hop over the wave.
Yep.
I am aware of that. That's why I said I timed it badly.
So find an area it's free and just run towards, tank it towards it, like the little corner that's free. And then
Oh yeah,
rain.
you get a dot. You have a dot on you right now. You see you glowing blue.
Oh, fuck.
You send an arrow to clear the dot if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you can just heal through it if you like.
Don't YOLO it if you haven't Don't YOLO clear if you don't need to. Okay, cool. No, Sit jumped onto me and broke a finger. Like like every time you want to tank it, you want to tank it to an area that's clear of arrows. So when she does that, she doesn't clear too many arrows that you can use to jump over. There we go, perfect.
Nah, fucked up. Yeah.
So find like the corner where there's no arrows and then put it to there. Because she deliberately does an area where she puts no arrows.
Yes, this is fine.
Yeah, swipe it up.
Yeah, I died there because my arrow got taken. Well, kind of. I was in between 3 arrows, and then I was like, oh shit, you guys are gonna go for this arrow, and so I tried to move and went back. It's like, oh, there's one left. And didn't make it in time. Yeah, when those arrows come out, it puts a dot on you, and you can clear the dot away, so you become tankier.
You're talking about the boot thing, eh?
Yep, the boot dot.
Yeah.
Just to reduce the amount of healing it has to do.
Yeah, okay.
And it's on everyone, you know, when the arrows land. You'll see it glowing like electrically.
Alright.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you remove it to pop up, basically. Because you don't want to create too much shit on the ground. You need to clean up.
Well, I mean, it's easy to clear it up, as long as you're not being reckless with which ones you're grabbing. See, look, all these messes I made, I get to clear.
Just stay.
Why do I have line on me?
Just heal. Just heal. Just heal. You're gonna get whacked a lot. Just heal yourself.
Or bubble.
Oh, just do whatever reduce damage. She will just target a random person and go ham.
Hmm. Oh, a few bubbles.
Ah,
No res. We've got this, guys. Kidding.
my hitboxes are a little bit weird. I was pretty sure I was on an arrow, but it didn't count.
Hmm.
You good, Tanya? Or you're just drinking?
Yep. Nah, I'm good. Go.
Just want to take it to an area where it's not many, so we don't lose arrows. Not that was the issue of it, but yeah. Yeah, that's me dead. Spellblade Betrayal. Yeah, pretty much just heal sit right. Yeah, pretty much all the time. What you want to do is make sure you're not in the way of the range. Range is gonna make sure they're split apart. That's pretty much it. Also,
Made it as easy as possible.
or you can go closer to the melee. But yeah, that's the other one.
I tried to be as healable as possible. I went
What?
there. Returned.
I was in it and it didn't come down too soon. And I got stunned anyway.
Dude, no, druids don't have charge anymore.
No, they do. They have wild charge, win bear form is charge.
Probably not. Wouldn't have used that. I'm
No,
just,
Skullbatch also charged, but definitely didn't use any charges.
just looking at it. Any like lanterns that would have knocked you back down?
No, but I guess I could have.
Yes. Just,
There was tables here.
I would say just I'd say with a lot of classes, just take the close ones, especially tank or melee.
fast working.
Okay, watch out. Probably should have put it further into the wall. It's a close angle.
Yeah, I was kind of like,
No, that wasn't you, that was Polgara. That wasn't you.
I was standing behind him.
No, he could have gone close.
You're right. Pogara, I also blame you. Oh god, now I keep letting that fall off.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Yay!
Oh, well done. Well done.
I
for
was the
keeping alive.
bottom damage? Oh my god, am I that bad?
Linger within these halls.
No, you beat City.
I hope
I averaged 100k in my last dungeon. Why am I getting
Well
like
done,
70
keeping
here?
alive wings while well, when City went down.
these halls with music.
No,
Yeah, it was really good.
No, she did mechanic. I would have got 2 shots. She did mechanic, that's why I left.
Yay! I want a training dummy.
She did a
Because I
mech.
needed a
She
training
did a
dummy.
mech, that's why I lived. It's not because I lived because I did anything.
Alright, you guys up for one more?
No,
You monster.
I am tired. I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's alright, we can still ask Joel, but he's in Magister's Terrace. But, I mean, if he started it not long after us, he's probably not that far from done.
That's probably up to DJing at the moment. The last boss.
Thanks for the dungeon, though, guys.
Is that your 4th of the week?
Yeah.
Windrunner's painful because everything's a mech fight.
Yeah. Sorry for the deaths and stuff.
I've only ever DPS'd it. The Wolf had never failed that mechanic before, the jumping up one, so...
Did good tanking. Well done. Thanks for coming, Polgara. You and all your friends.
Do we want to ask Joel? Jeffrey? I mean, practically finishes the dungeon.
Sure. So we're just replacing Sue, and that's it?
Unless anyone else needs to leave.
We do need a healer now.
I can heal.
Yes, it's look, yeah. Yeah, there's no one else online that would be able to pull.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, you moved to the middle instead of to the inside, to the left. So Bolt Gale hit both the ranged. Like you moved to the mid, yeah. Yeah, I was telling you could have moved into the left a bit more to tuck yourself in and you would have actually just only hit yourself. The only reason why I could see it because I could see you across the other side from me and I saw you move to the mid. I'm like, oh no, that's gonna hit the range.
Oh no. Everyone's getting it.
Because usually on that boss, melee tuck into the right. So after you get slapped, knocked back tenacity, pretty much every melee should be going to where you get slapped to on that side. So Bolt Gale will be, firing into the wall. And then range should be just tucking in on an angle or sitting where they are. And Demon Hunter's just bullshit for that fight, because I can hit one like 5 seconds early and just glide over.
Nice. Cheats, hacks, all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, mage probably
Poldara,
better.
you can go mage.
We need Lost. Probably not better.
Okie dokie. Good luck. Have fun. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Ah,
DH should be banned from Lost, personally. Oh no, we got another person to help out.
We do?
Yeah.
Who?
You see, Chunks? What's Chunks said in the chat?
I have no idea who that is.
Chow.
Oh,
That's alright. That's good. Alright, where is he? Gary. Where's Gary?
I have many lucky.
There he is. Star Yar. Should put a note. Elvilia, Zanedra, Hole, Gugu, and Saryar.
you gonna stop the healing now, Sid?
I'm pretty sure it's your turn to heal,
I can heal. If you want to take.
and Saryar's turn to tank.
That's a mage.
Sorry, I'll heal. It's probably for the best.
Oh yeah, are you healing?
What?
Yeah. I went deep, I went tank.
No,
Alright, so I have my
Yeah.
Zara. Whatever.
I am pretty confident I could probably do a plus 12 on any spec. Though I didn't do very good on DPS on that last one. I don't know what I did wrong. I think maybe I was...
Any spec?
Yeah.
What about cat?
Okay. Any roll. Hey, I can cat just fine. It's one button.
So we're doing my Zara. Yeah.
No, we don't have to. I just saying that's what I have, but I don't know what anyone else has.
City has been hankering for a Cedar Triumvirate 14.
Ugh, and a seat 12. I don't really care what we do. I don't need anything specific from any of them. Yeah, we're not doing great.
We've got a Windrunner as well. If anyone wants to farm a cube, a puzzle box.
I don't need it, but I do like AA. That's an enjoyable dungeon.
Last boss on Joya confirmed. Last boss is the worst boss.
Well,
ever.
we did an all melee group and we two chested a 10.
Alright. Oh, definitely, yes, but it's just that mechanic is annoying.
Yeah.
Gonna use the elite cake strat. Gonna have cake. I probably shouldn't run
Alright.
Kitty Weave, should I? Ditch
Yeah.
Kitty Weave.
Not until you get buffed.
True. Oh, you know what they've gotten rid? They haven't.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
AA? Or
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Oh.
Where are we? Yeah, there we go.
Yes, God, no.
I hate this dungeon with a raging passion.
Really?
Last boss, that's all. It's just last
Yeah.
boss. There's pain, agony, and not fun for movement DH.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know. I enjoy it. You can last at the start, but I will not be pulling the entire room.
I think you pull 2 pulls and the wasps. Oh, sorry, 1 pull and the wasps. Or was it 2 pull and the wasps? I forget. To be
I
fair,
know. Last time I just went left and then
Yep.
pulled like that half.
yeah, that one's it's a tough first pull anyway. Very tough first pull.
City, you coming?
Yep, just one sec. Where is it again? Algathar Academy? Is that in Dragonflight?
Yes. But you can just.
Wait,
take
if you guys are
water.
already there, you want to just summon me? I'll be a sec.
Ugh.
I'm just quick. I'm sorting out my food between the things.
You may as well have to walk out and summon you. You're inconvenient.
Okay, well I can just fly over in a sec.
You waited like half an hour for a dungeon. You had plenty of time to prepare. That's all I'm saying. And it's also summon Shalator.
Wait, where's Shalator?
Is that meta row?
Discord, I mean.
Oh no, we got Eve. That count?
I know, it's...
No, I'm not here. Don't worry about it.
Alright, Eve. You can watch. You can look, but you can't touch.
I'm gonna drop anyway.
Hey, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Alright.
Have you ever been to Philadelphia, Sid?
I have not been to America.
Or oh no, it's not like you haven't been out of the country, but you have. You've been to Malaysia. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. That one time in Malaysia, I went there. I think I'm good. Don't need anything else.
You want a ready check or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say ready check, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Your leader, I can't do anything about it.
you're right. I will ready
No,
check.
don't make me.
All right.
That's okay. We got a mage,
How's Hunter's bug?
Well, City, you're a bit low on
and I assume it's a joke because you got bugs. Right? Right? Low on what? Repair?
repair. Yeah.
The idea of service?
Wait, why is my UI not centered? Oh my god.
No, we're not fixing that.
All right. Well, I'm good.
Camera's up.
One of you? No.
Summer.
Kill the leader.
I'm sorry they don't work with DBM pull anymore and shit like that.
Just pull 10.
That's for me.
4,
Pull 10 doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Slash
for
pull
me.
10.
1.
It's slash pull 10.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Last several times I tried, but whatever.
5,
The
4,
way forward,
3, 2,
and your
one.
fate entwines with mine.
New students. How wonderful. It has been quite some time since the academy has been open.
Well, it seems like indeed. Come with us.
Damn, Sid, the game is so quiet.
To set up for a new lesson.
These
Doesn't like sounds.
lessons were wild while we were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magic of this place.
And then we go Kitty and
No, just do everything. But anyway, all good, all good. I'll make sure I'll make sure I get the things at the right time. This is it.
Persols.
Yeah, I didn't mean to pull everything. I think
I
that
hear what
was
you're
pretty
saying.
cool.
Kite it back, right? Kite it back or die. I need an answer. I need an answer.
You can do whatever. She's probably gonna die anyway. You can
You
cut it
whispered
back.
me for innovate?
Obviously, I don't mean to have that macro anymore. Jesus Christ, distracting me.
Oh, it's just the overlap of the bleed. That's what's killing.
Yeah, I need to kill the Lasher.
No, but you're not killing it. Like the thing is that you can't pull all three unless they're all three pulled at the same time.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
4% on it, which is so horrible. One of the lashes is 4%. Like you could just give it a good chunk and it'll die.
Yeah, it's dead. But we probably should just reset the trash. Oh, you don't have to, but
Do console reload UI if you're bugged.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Yeah, sorry, see, I didn't realize you're going to. So
I
was
didn't
it
mean for all of
accidental?
them. I was trying to move out of the puddles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be too close.
He relogged.
It's valid if you wanted just to reset it and do 10. Because we don't have hero for this anymore.
I made a tank because I can probably get all of them done really quickly. Charlotte's got a bug at the moment that he hasn't got release on the screen, I assume. Oh, it's a release button, he can't release kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let its darkness fill you.
Did you try logging another character? First?
I'll show you it all.
You pretty use your microphone, that's probably what you should do. Yeah. Yeah, have you tried what he said there? Wingskew you said?
Because you definitely have a res pending on you.
Wait, so we can't release, yeah?
100%
We tried
add-on.
logging out completely
They
and
did.
logging back in. That fixed it for Ashy before.
100% add-on issue.
So maybe log out, disable add-ons, log back in, re-enable add-ons.
Well, it'll probably be like, you know, escape, disable add-ons.
Oh.
Let its darkness fill you.
So it doesn't have that log in, log out timer, so it's just a reload UI. That is not a squeaky chair.
It's a dog.
That is a dog.
Life magic.
Alright, Shalator.
Any luck?
Me? That is too much nature.
You disable all your add-ons.
What is that thing? This is your fault.
We're not even in an encounter, which is the worst part.
Say not.
Please help us, new students.
Is there a load res or something like that? Okay.
No, it's probably an add-on that prevents releasing. I reckon.
Do you have an add-on like that, Shal?
I'm sure some deliberate add-on. Oh, there goes it. Please have a weak aura for it.
Luck tank. Very important. I'm not sure what add-on, but it just feels like since you couldn't release, it'd probably be an add-on.
We do not know what add-ons you have. Oh, darn, I should have asked Folgara for cakes. Oh well.
I got some cake.
Thank you, Folgara. Thank you, City. God damn it.
Alright.
I was not casting that, but whatever.
Stack on the bot, stack on the tank, stack on the tank, stack on the tank. Here, we put it for Germinator.
Let its darkness fill you.
And you just do clockwise. You don't move in or out, just go clockwise around the boss. And bring the boss on top of it since someone went clockwise. You just be on square the entire time. And as a debuff, to cleanse the debuff, you gotta stay in the finger. Don't let that get casted. So there's a little green circle, you need to stand on it to get rid of the debuff. Now move left again.
Player didn't.
It does. And now AoE down, stuns everything, get everything in it so finger doesn't die. Put darkness down anyway.
So you have lots of stacks if you can cleanse yourself?
It's a stack.
Do you not have Dispel?
I do, but I just dispelled wings when I saw that you had so many stacks.
Don't dispel me, Emil. Everyone in this fight, don't dispel. Just always dispel tank, do not ever dispel DPS on this fight. If they get it themselves, they die, they deserve it. Or then it'll just go up eventually. Like, don't dispel the DPS on this fight. Hey, wait, nice. Does the rune come here? No, it does.
This all could have been avoided by someone not trying.
Good bear clutch ups there, Sid.
Yeah, I was like, oh, where the fuck did I put my taunt? Because every fucking build has to like, I change an ability position, but anytime I change a loadout, all my ability positions change and all that shit. Sorry, like, no.
Wait, I don't know where to fix that.
Oh shit.
Whoa, what the fuck? That deals damage? Shit, I'm gonna have to run back. You guys will be fine.
They have a bleed as well, the little guys. And yeah, Gust insta-kills. Well, not insta-kills, but will kill you either via full damage or via the damage itself.
Yeah, just... I don't know. Brain not there. I'm already feeling like this key is just moot. Like, so fucking dead. Come on, Jesus Christ. Line of sight.
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishran. That is talent hearts for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention.
If nothing else, your key is very entertaining for me to eat while watching.
Right, ask Jenna how I do this, I'm not sure.
It's wind first and then you do fire afterwards. That's pretty much it. Savage
No,
pet.
not that. I'm kidding.
Make sure you don't get hit by that. Wind, wind, and wind. Did you get the last one in? Yeah, you did. Funnily enough, this is where you do most damage to it. When it's stunned, it takes 100% extra damage. Like when it's stunned, that is.
Oh, City, don't. No!
Stop fucking healing! What do you want me to do? Stop
You
fucking kitty weaving!
ranged me. I was casting heals on you just then. You outranged me.
What?
I stopped just after the boss fucking fight.
What killed? Oh, it was a savage.
What are you talking about? I was casting after the boss fight, and
I stopped
then
just
you
down
out.
the stairs. And after the last like couple of seconds of the boss, like, what are you sitting for?
Okay.
While I was taking damage.
With ambush, watch out for Riff Raff. It will face away where the tank was.
Damn it.
So be very careful. Yeah, good work by the mage though. They'll be facing where the mage was, or where the tank was. So pretty much like pay attention to where the Ravager is and pay attention to where the Thingo is. The tank is. So essentially that boss when it does Rift Breath will face to where the tank is. This is very important for range because you get killed very easily with Rift Breath if you're not paying attention. Also as well, City as well, if you're seeing, like, if you want to direct it to somewhere where there's like very small areas, like when Vicious Ambush is cast, so it will only Rift Breath where you are when it casts a Vicious Ambush.
Okay.
Yeah. So like pretty much you want to position yourself after, like when Vicious Ambush is casting, you want to put it yourself in a way that it won't hit anyone. Away from where the circle is. What I mean by that is that, yeah, like see there, for example, it will go to where
Yeah,
you
that's pretty far away
Yeah.
though. I wouldn't have had time to reposition.
Yeah. So make sure in range you're pretty close to it as well. You don't have to be right on it, but you have to be kind of close to it. So position it in a way where it will just not hit anyone like that. Yeah. This means so like it prevents this guy from running out of control essentially.
We passed that, but that's still no one was there.
Yeah, that's good. That's where it needs to be. Yeah, there's no pool you can do here unfortunately. I would love the big pool here, but no, you can't. Too far away. The big thing to interrupt even with Destroying the Fear is Surge. That's
Yeah,
pretty-
mine got something done.
Yeah, same with mine. Yeah, but that's the big thing to just disorient if you can. It's mainly to everyone. This one's gonna be a hard one to do for yourself. I'd be surprised if you get a good breath. Be careful, range. Ooh. How bad's the breath gonna be? Yeah. We have no room. Oh. Mark the tank with a blue square so you guys should be aware where it is, where it's from.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since I'm just putting together my lesson.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a double pull in the first pull, but it's very risky because you need so many interrupts. And because you have two surge mobs and you have two monotonous lectures mobs. I think it's 3 of them actually. No, you have 3 of them. That's right. You have 3 of them. If you pull middle and middle right. It is like I say right now. Like I've only had. It's been 50% success rate in the groups I've done it with because I've had Silent Sigil.
Long ago, members of the Blue Dragonflight accidentally overloaded an arcane elemental and created a powerful construct named Vex Maximus that quickly started to wreak havoc. The blue dragons stray armies that could allow it to go further out of control. Began manifesting in order to drive back the dragons.
Let its darkness fill you.
As the dragons neared victory, Maximus unleashed its full arcane power against them.
Shit. I am probably gonna die.
Fuck. Sorry, I tried to save you. I think I did.
Oh, fun. Bears.
yeah.
Bears. It could be Russell.
Only City can.
I think it takes me out of bed from, doesn't it?
No, I don't yet. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I think it does.
Yes, do. I don't know if it still does.
Depends on the talents you have.
Oh, I don't think I've considered it because now it's pretty rose.
It's up to you. If you don't need it to press me, don't press me.
Ugh. It's annoying. Oh, I knew I was gonna die.
It was
Damn it.
ultimately
I fucking hate that song.
well done.
I should just go into the Big Wigs files and delete the song and replace the song with just any other sound. The victory song.
You have against Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I was gonna wake FF6.
I am okay with it if it was at 3% volume. It is far too loud.
Yeah, this one you can pull both these packs. Just, yeah, obviously interrupting once again because you've got 3 surges. Actually, no, you got 4 surges. See, then that's but either way.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
We have been gone for some time. The growth here. Ah.
Let's pull that guy. Yeah.
Please head to our listen rate. Signify by personal attention.
Oh, crap. Those guys move. My fell blows betraying me so much. Did they get... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, did they get rid of Arcane Smash? So with this one, you can double pull to the entrance, but you need to LOS smashes. This is mainly talking to the DPS. Because those smashes hurt. Especially 3 of them. So either on one of the entrance or the exit hinges is fine. See where shelter is, like that. Like just here. So you can LOS it if needed.
Yeah, say I couldn't protect you. I don't know what you're hitting.
He was getting hit by the Echo Knights. The Echo Knights fingers.
I was targeting him. I can't do anything more than that.
No. He got cleaned up by the Echo Knights. The swirlies.
No.
Yep.
Still standing in bad.
Yep. It's the only way you die that quickly.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking! I wasn't able to
Yes,
get out.
I lost you there. Sorry.
No, that's Swilly.
No. I was trying to cast. Yeah, I was trying to position myself, cast spells on you, and then like I got caught up trying to. But because I had the circle on me as well, I didn't realize that the circle moved.
Yeah, I said that at the start of the pool. They move.
No, I know. I know you said it. I've seen it a million times. I just wasn't. You can say things and my brain not register them, even if I listen to you, and even if I already know from previous pool. Like I've done this dungeon enough times, I should know.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not mentally all there. It's been a really shit dungeon.
What it is, that's it. I don't know how to pronounce it. City. You want to print out, you want to put it on the left or right ledge of the corridor, so DPS can quickly LOS for Arcane Stop.
Yeah, then I've.
That's if you free pull it. That's if you free pull it. If you don't free pull it, don't bother.
Okay.
Free
Are
pull
we here
it.
at the start, or?
We're waiting for the other. Yeah, here at the start.
Might pop as much healing onto your city, and I'm just gonna Zerg at the start with you guys.
Someone auto shot it, by the way. Alright.
That was me. Well, not auto shot, but I pulled it.
Not Zerg.
Yeah, well, do your third Astral Blast. Basically, get ready to run. Watch the balls, watch the balls.
Oh shit.
So yeah, pretty much once if he's carrying Astral Blast on you or Energy Bomb, and you're about to hit free, just make sure you're in a good spot to drop it. Like just wait for it to drop in a spot, then go. Don't move it right away.
Oh. Fucking balls everywhere.
Yeah, you want to go on the edges of the room and then slowly rotate your way around.
Yeah, there's just one that was placed back in front of where I wanted to go.
Yeah, city. I'm gonna need a breath.
Seriously? I told you I can't.
I don't know. I managed to cast it without changing forms.
You can cast it
I don't know
now.
if I have the fucking.
Yeah, like during Power Vacuum is when you cast it. Like when we get vacuumed in and get out, that's when you cast it. Should be soonish. So you can go cast it now.
No, it's not letting me. Fuck.
Must be out of
Oh,
Pegasus.
yeah, it was going out for me, now it's not, so I'm guessing it's.
Yeah, so no, not Pegasus. We're out of Pegasus. Yeah.
Huh. We'll use that re-res.
It still says I have 3 charges.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just Occasionally it's weighed up for me, occasionally it's not.
It's probably
It's
tied
range
to your
based.
regrowth
Range
proc.
based. Range based. Range based. It'd be brain to it. To be fair, you're right on top of the either way.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're on top of me. You know how you get free regrowth procs? It's probably that.
Oh, no, that's... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, fucking hell. Like you just cut, like with this fight, you cut along the edges. Like you start front and cut along the edge and you kill it.
Yeah, I know, that's what I did last time, but it keeps getting... The dots keep going in front of me, so I'm not sure if it's people...
But,
if they're spawning on people or...
So with the thingo, it spawns when you get the third... Yeah, obviously you get the third debuff. What you can do is, like, if you're gonna get an Astral Blast on you, or you've got a bomb on you, just wait for it to drop off and be in it, like... Whatever, clockwise or
Yeah.
anti-clockwise.
Both those times I died just trying to get back into sort of around you guys too eagerly and just smacked into an orb.
Yeah, well...
To be fair,
yeah.
I think a lot of people soaked up a lot of debuffs because we had like half the room covered in orbs, which shouldn't happen.
Yeah, taking orbs.
Yep.
Something small. But yeah, no, the last time I did this earlier today, I tanked it all around the edges. It was really clean. There was no issues. So
Most likely probably range, probably in bad areas in my opinion.
yeah. So we had a full melee group. That was
Okay, yeah.
how it worked.
Hmm.
Because yeah, there was one right in front of me when I was trying to cut, and there was one right behind us, so I had to like run through the middle of them, and that was really shit.
Hmm.
But I also didn't say which way I was going to go, so it's not like melee range knew where to stand.
Mhm.
Oh, did anyone need a cape?
Hey,
I assume not, it's only a hero, but
yeah, is it 9 level above? Is it upgraded at all?
it's 3 out of 6.
Then that's 2 more than my current cape, I guess.
Yep. You want to take eye level so you can upgrade for free.
Yeah, if you want it. I'm in the city.
Yep, same.
Thank you for the keys. That's my 4th.
Yeah, I've got enough. I'm at 5. Sorry, it was such a painful experience with my healing. I think once we kind of had that really botched start, I was just like mentally dead. You know?
You can still, like I said, you can still time both 10 or 11s even if you wipe twice. I've had a 17 death key time on Mattresses.
And that was a perpetual wiping at the start, and I kept yelling out, "Are we actually like wiping or trying to preserve them because they're like really damaged?" And I don't know, trying to survive, healing, kiting, and getting your opinions as to what we're doing.
I mean, with all those deaths, we still had like 40 seconds left by the time we got to the boss.
I just didn't think it was my call.
Yeah, you're the group leader. What do you mean?
I'd say it's Tank's fault, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did say to let him go. That's after we killed one of the lashes, though.
Yep.
I also don't usually tank.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not something that can be healed through, as you said, you know.
Yeah, if they have different, like, if they have the same timer for the bleeding buff, you can get rid of it. But if they don't, you're gonna get 6 stacks of it and you're gonna die.
Yeah. You're getting hit pretty hard from the double pack. So I ended up ironbarking you
So you got
on
6
that
stacks.
pretty early.
That's riff.
Well, Ironbark wouldn't have helped with 3 anyway.
No, when you had the double. When you had the double, like ironbarked you. I'm saying that's like where the ironbark went. Was like, that was
Yeah, and I'm saying it doesn't matter that you spent it then, because it wouldn't have helped later.
Yeah. But it might have like made it seem like it was easier than it should have been, or something like that.
I told you, it was an accidental pull, because I was moving out of the fucking ground effect.
Right.
I didn't get confident and pull the whole room. I specifically said I wasn't going to pull the whole room.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, let's find my other stuff. Guys, later. Yeah, I probably should have tanked that, to be honest. Oh, I hate this routing as a DH on Xenos. Like, I never understand it. But, like, people pull the first 3 packs and go to the right. I don't understand why. What's the 13 others? Put this on. I was gonna get what is it? Gonna get my raid done today, but probably not. To be fair, I could probably get my raid done because I've done a lot of my weeklies already. I think if I times this, I can probably sneak in a few other times as well. To be fair, I think I should try to get one of these 12s as well.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness! We have already won! You put all of Silvermoon in danger! This isn't worth the risk!
Oh, god damn, I didn't fucking see that one there. That was too much. Do we have one get summoned? Yeah, I shouldn't have pulled that. I think someone must have pulled this. Oh, people getting it fucking hit by that reckoning. There we go. These guys aren't watching the ground. I've had a few deaths attack mechanic already. go. Got them all before they casted their spell. Yeah, I need to make sure I save a fucking fire brand for that.
Forget to send the conduits.
Okay, that's not good. He hit lost an accident. Oh well.
Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
Okay, so it'll be fun because like gotta heal me or dispel me. I'm gonna say nothing and keep going. think these guys are unaware that you need to kill that Serpent Seer first. Like, that Serpent Seer's gotta die first. Like, it's not negotiable. Like, who dies first here? Why would you go over there, dude? The first thing is I do not need more. The last thing I want is more. Especially of these guys. Especially because of these guys. I think I've overpulled actually. So I got the bridge. Yeah, I think I've overpulled. I think you got a lot of AoE hitters, so like that's why our fucking things are going So like pretty much you should be killing the Serpent Seer first. Like Serpent Seer should be all focused first. Because Serpent Seer activates the boss as well. Oh, dude, you gotta wait. Yeah, we'll do it here and move to the other side. Yep. Please be here, don't be over there.
make sure to send them over.
I can just pull first pull, second pull, third pull boss.
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian, but I don't want to believe it.
Working. Starting the bridge now.
Oh shit. Oh shit, that's bad for me. We lost a 13 because a warlock has a fucking aneurysm and starts stunning the mobs. Someone's got an easy way to find it. I just don't know how to do it. Like, someone has, like, made an easy way to find which one's the real Lothraxion. Like, all that Warlock had to do was not fucking spam interrupt, which is exactly what he did. He just spammed interrupt. And we would have had it. Because, like, with that phase, I don't think you can take as long as you want, but you can take as, like, you know, it's not like immediate you have to get out of it. There you go. Dude, how many rings have I got of that?
Farewell, old friend.
Where's the void ring that I got? Because light's for, you know. Because that's for Devour. Oh. That was pain, we should have had that anyway. Dude, I gotta say, like, Freaking must be really easy to get. Because that, I guess right now, those guys, I don't think those guys have ever done above a 12. From what I saw just then. Like some of them were like 2.7k. I feel like they haven't done above a 12 before. I think overall we could have been a bit more aggressive on the pools. But I'm so mad we bottled that so fucking hard. Cause yeah, pretty much like overall I can do these a lot better. And I could probably do these two a lot better, so I would have actually got like probably 40 points just from doing that. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed by that. Should have had that. Should have had that. Ugh. Oh well. Can't win them all, you know? Can't win them all. Trying to see what we got here. Yeah. that's gonna be it for today. I don't think I'll be doing any Mythic Boss tomorrow. I may do a no stream on Wednesday, potentially. And yeah.